Welcome to another episode of the Gospel Unlimited, or the Good News Unlimited with Pastor Steve. Today we're going to look at the biblical virtue of diligence and its value in the workplace. Now, the biblical virtue of diligence is of great value in the workplace. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 27 declares, "The diligent hand shall be exalted, but the slothful man shall be put to forced labor." This is just one example of how the scriptures emphasize the importance of diligence. Statistics show that diligence is a key ingredient for success. Companies that instill discipline in their workforce and encourage their employees to work hard are more likely to be successful. A study by the University of Utah found that companies with the highest level of employee engagement outperform their peers by nearly 200%. According to research from the Corporate Executive Board, companies with highly engaged workforces achieve profitability levels 3.5 times those of organizations with low engagement. The Human Society, or the Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM, has found that employee productivity increases an average of 12% when employers provide recognition and praise. Gallup has found that companies with high employee engagement see a 10% improvement in income levels, or operating income. Now, diligence is valuable in the business world because it leads to success. Proverbs 21 verse 5 affirms, "The plans of the diligent tend to result in profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." When people are diligent in their work, they are more likely to realize their goals and achieve prosperity. The biblical definition of diligence, according to the two Bible verses quoted above, is hard work and constant effort. It is praised by the scriptures for leading to prosperity. Let us now take a look at what the Bible has to say about the importance of hard work and constant effort. First and foremost, it is important to understand that work is a good thing. Work was given to man by God as a means to provide for himself and his family. Genesis 2 verse 15. It was given before there was sin, therefore it is not a punishment, but rather a gift. We should approach work with a positive attitude and thankfulness. Furthermore, the Bible tells us that hard work is honorable. In Colossians 3 verse 23 to 24, we are instructed to work hard and cheerfully at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward, and that the master you are serving is Christ. Knowing that our work has eternal significance should motivate us to work diligently. In addition, hard work is a way of glorifying God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31, we are told that whatever you do it all for the glory of God. This means that our work should be done in a way that brings honor and praise to Him. It should be of the highest quality and done with excellence. Lastly, hard work is a way of showing love. In John chapter 15 verse 13, Jesus says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." When we work hard, we are sacrificing our time and energy for the good of others. We are putting their needs above our own. It is extremely important for Christians in the workplace to be hardworking. We are called to be salt and light, according to Matthew chapter 5 verse 13 to 16. This means that we should be setting the standards for others in terms of our work ethic. We should be known for our hard work, positive attitudes, and willingness to help. When we live out the biblical virtue of diligence, we are a testimony to the power of God in our lives. The Bible also talks about the need for constant effort when it says, "Do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit, serve the Lord." Romans chapter 12 verse 11. Whatever your hand finds to do it with your might. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10. "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Galatians 6 verse 9. All of these verses emphasize the need for hard work and constant effort. They also show that when we are diligent in our work, we are more likely to be successful. Now, diligence is not just a biblical virtue, but it is also a valuable character trait in the business world. It is recognized and rewarded by both secular and Christian organizations. The following are some examples. In 2002, The Container Store was ranked number 1 on the 100 best companies to work for list. This was due in part to their focus on employee satisfaction and diligence. In 2010, Google launched an initiative called Project Oxygen. The purpose of the project was to identify the 8 most important qualities of their top employees. One of those qualities was goes above and beyond. This is another way of saying that these employees were diligent in their work. In 2013, Amazon.com announced that they would be giving their employees a raise. The reason for the raise was to reward those who had been with the company for a long time and had shown themselves to be hard workers. Some secular publications such as Forbes, Fast Company, and Harvard Business Review have also written about the importance of diligence in the workplace. Here are some examples. Diligence is one of the most important qualities of successful entrepreneurs, said Forbes in a 2013 article. Diligence is the key to success in any field, said Fast Company in a 2014 article. Diligence is one of the most important character traits for career success, said Harvard Business Review in a 2015 article. It's not easy to be constantly productive and consistently meet deadlines, but those who are diligent reap the benefits. As you can see, diligence is both a biblical virtue and a valuable character trait. It is something that should be strived for in both our personal and professional lives. When we are diligent, we are putting our best foot forward and representing Christ in a positive light.